If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
I can't tell you how that felt. It made you feel like you belonged in the big leagues, and it was an honor and a pleasure to play in the same field. He just had that effervescent personality. He played the game with such childhood enthusiasm. He was always positive in a game that tends to be very negative. Pleasure to be around. He started the old sayings, great day to be getting an Oriole, and all these expressions that went on. And just always had a smile on his face and loved to compete.
Crazy that it's taken this long to get him honored on a night like this?
Well, it doesn't really, matter when it happens as long as it does. And it's just such a deserving human being and great legend in Baltimore.
How are people going to put into words in a couple hours here what this guy's done for this community since 1957?
That'll be difficult to do, because I think they're going to focus, actually, never mind his accomplishments on the field, but I think more so, again, what he did in the community, in the clubhouse, and for baseball in general, putting Baltimore on the map. Again, I just can't thank him enough. It would be difficult to put into words.
Do you remember the first time you met him? You got a first time you met Brooks Story?
I don't remember the first time. One of the stories I remember about Brooksy was my rookie year, and Brooksy always played in at third base, and Brooksy had kind of a soft body at that time, and I would throw these bullets down to third base, and I'll never forget, after the game, he was sitting in front of his locker, and he had his shirt off, and he had, looked like racquetball, black and blues, all over his chest, and most of them were for me, and he said, kid, as long as my chest holds up, you're going to have a good year.
You grew up out there.
Universally. That's the thing. Players and other teams would just want to, be around him, come up to him, and I've been up to a couple of Hall of Fame induction ceremonies, and he's an icon of baseball. He may get very uncomfortable, but I'm sure he'll have a big smile on his face. I'm sure there'll be some good stories told, and just a deserving human being.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.